so many people suffer with cancer, and
Right.
at some point, many of us will. Well, I think it's 1 in 3 get cancer, I think. So could you just talk to that,
Sure.
how it's affected you in the last
Sure.
few weeks or months?
It feels important to say that I've had some really low moments.
Hmm.
The lowest was actually when I was sitting in the waiting room before the biopsy. I needed to get 3 locations in my breast biopsied, um, and it was I was wide awake. The procedure wasn't scary, but at that point I had no information other than some images. I'd seen X-ray and sonogram images, and it looked really nasty to me, which of course is all my thinking. So I'm sitting there, and it occurs to me that maybe I have stage 4 breast cancer, and that I've wasted my life. And I start reflecting on how selfish I've been, and how little good I've done, and how much, I mean, it was just nasty.
How crap you've been.
And it occurred to me then also beat myself up because I'm showing a very bad spiritual understanding to go there. And then it occurred to me, wait a minute. My spiritual understanding has nothing to do with controlling the human experience I'm having. It's been one of the most important things I've been grappling with over the last few years, is trying to unhook my ancient desire to control my experience from my understanding of where my experience is coming from. And it occurred to me, and my feeling is that this was wisdom, to let myself go for the ride. And as soon as I started to let myself go for the ride, something in me relaxed. And so 2 things were happening simultaneously. I was feeling really bad, but I stopped feeling bad about feeling bad. And when I stopped feeling bad about feeling bad, my experience became very kind of mutable and fluid and less solid. And it flowed and changed. And the next thing that was a real noticeable thing was I'm in the biopsy room, and the nurse is so incredibly kind that I almost start to cry. And I think, that's cool. And I'm also thinking, I've still wasted my life, but this is so beautiful. And I'm thinking, she hasn't wasted her life. She is so compassionate. I should have been a mammography technician. A friend pointed out to me later, I would have really said that. So the beautiful thing to me about all of that is that it was just an experience, and I had it, and then it was over. And I can't honestly say exactly when it was over, but I know that it was over before I even got the results that said I don't have stage 4 breast cancer. I have stage 2 breast cancer, which is a significantly less big deal. But that I want people to understand that this isn't about not ever having a low mood. And that there's a way in which understanding where my moods are coming from and also embracing the whole ride is what allows me to have the whole ride. And something else came in that moment of acceptance. It occurred to me, and again, I think this is wisdom, that I was doing the best I could. I was having a really super dramatic, self-involved, nasty little fantasy, and I was doing the best I could. And there was a sort of compassion that came in with that, which was kind of funny, because at the same time I'm criticizing myself for not having a compassionate bone in my body. But what I hope I'm communicating is that the point of the principles is not to take us out of the human experience. But for me, I loved that I could have that experience And I love that I didn't have to make a career out of having that experience. That when my mood shifted, I didn't have to do what I've done in the past in my life, and that's go, well, I'm happy now, but the truth is that I have cancer. And I can just let all of the experience unfold. And it appears that doing that, I tend to have a lot of good experiences.